What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. And normally this would be like a VOD video, but I didn't stream today because I've actually been feeling pretty shitty all day. So I'm a little under the weather. I have like some kind of weird stomach bug, but that just means I get to do a one-on-one, no chat with you guys, the YouTube audience. So what's good? Hopefully everyone's doing well. Someone in the comments asked for a, there's a fucking fly buzzing around me. This is going to be annoying. Someone asked for a shield run. So we can try and get that going, but I'm also going to bring Ghoul along to see if I can finally get a Ghoul run off the ground, since I've been trying so hard lately to make that happen. Though stuff keeps getting in the way. Like, it's not even hard to build a Ghoul run. It's pretty easy, actually, but it's just like I keep finding more interesting or rare things that Ghoul cannot do. So, or at least you shouldn't do with Ghoul. Generally, if I'm building Ghoul, I'm building him pretty specifically. And that's like giga damage, never die kind of stuff. But Ghoul's, he's, you know, he can do a lot of stuff actually, but the thing that he's mainly good at is that, so. And that's like, you know, it's definitely a good build to show new players, especially because it's so strong and like resilient. Very good way to get your first victory if you're struggling with such a thing. So we'll see where it goes. One bad thing about having shield at the start here is he is not a good early game swapper. He's one of the worst swappers in the game at the when you first get him. So not entirely useful to swap at this current moment, but the second, no, it's when you get shield to unique is when he actually starts being a good swapper. Before that, he's nothing. Okay. We'll take the money. You know what? No, I said it recently. I'm going to start doing stuff for me. I want a dupe. I want one. So I'm going to take the, I'm going to take the Skull room, even though it's suboptimal. It's like, back when I was still taking Skull rooms in early game, I got hella dupes all the time. And now it's been like over a year since I've gotten a dupe, and I can't take it anymore. I want one. Still unlikely to happen regardless, but it's like at the point where I'd even let the remaining one out of his cage, even though I normally, you know, if you see him early, I'm like, you should keep him in there so you have more of a chance to get like more bone shards. No, I'm letting him. I'm letting the beast out. Yeah. I'm sorry to the shield person, but I'm still gonna try and keep Ghoul. He even has the meteor. I wasn't even paying attention to that actually, but good thing that he does, because that's what you want with him. This is also an interesting way to build this character, or like it's like not how I normally would build a run. Warlock's definitely the giga damage character, like just blast off with a ton of damage with skill damage. So I think we're in for an interesting one regardless of who I end up using. That is destroying her, but not as much as this will. Enjoy. I thought she'd die, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, please die, lady. Let me out. Good stuff. We don't care for Clown here. Ooh. Okay, I guess. Not exactly an item I'm planning on keeping. It'd be good on Ghoul, that's the funny thing. So maybe maybe I do keep it, and this is like a positive step in the direction of Ghoul. Could be. I also didn't acknowledge it, but it's a low roll door seed, unfortunately. We're used to it though. I'd like to pop it off down here if possible. Oh, it's gonna hit the ground. Okay, well, it still hit everyone. That's fine. That's all I care about. Get the most value possible. This guy's a brawler. Be careful. Oh god, I'm gonna miss. Okay, good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Don't forget the treasure chest. Stuff's going pretty good so far. We got a lot of interesting possible directions to build on this run. For the record, I'm not really particularly a super big fan of the courage, like the circlet from we got from the adventurer. I think it's pretty bad. It only, like, if you're new, I guess you can get some good value out of it, but if you don't find yourself often in a position where, like, it's like you need death defiance, it just, like, it's like an item that is basically just being inscriptions in your inventory most of the time, and it can even fuck you over. I always like to point this out. If you're going to use that item, make sure you have a lot of max HP, because if you don't, since it's percentage based on your HP, it can like activate when you take lethal damage, like an amount of damage that would kill you, and it still takes your reassembly and doesn't heal to give you the reassembly heal, and it like puts you in the state where the more, you know, physical damage you deal, the more HP you heal, and it basically just eats your revive and gives you nothing in return. This item can actively be a detriment to your run. It's just better to maybe I should have taken that treasure item, actually. Okay, well, we don't care for that, though. I guess maybe you could do something cool with a run, and like a warlock strike run potentially. Unlikely though, because it's strike and it's very inconsistent. Fuck it, why not? Be able to spend my skills more often. Because like if we're playing this warlock, we're going in a direction of skill damage. And long story short, on the circular item, just be aware that, you know, make sure you have a lot of max HP if you intend on using it. Even though I would just recommend not using it, because it's really just not that good for how complicated of an item it is. It's like, and especially how rare, very disappointing. You could do so much better with the adventurer items. And we were close to getting the fucking, we were close to getting the mage's badge, dude. It was like, you know, just giving me a small taste of what could have been, which is really fucked up. It's like, come on, dude. What the hell? Alright, this is just gonna obliterate the entire room. They are fucking dead. There's nothing they could have done. Let's see if I can't blast you from over here. They're gonna get away. No, my money! I really should be swapping more, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because, both of these characters have good swaps. They're not very harmonious characters. You definitely don't want to run them together. But for the early game, you know, can't hurt. And the thing about Warlock is, obviously, he gets the faster concentration speed whenever he concentrates in the orb. So, it's worth. I will still, however, concentrate with these skills before I swap. Not crazy damage, actually. I even missed with the second one, because I'm a fucking idiot. Dude, this fucking fly. It has a death wish, dude. I say this every time I have to deal with one of these fuckers in my face. It's like, you have a whole ass room, dog. Go somewhere else. You can live like your short, meaningless life to its fullest extent if you just leave me alone. But you're stupid and you won't. And you're gonna get smashed. It's gonna hurt. Like, just have a brain, dog. Have a brain. We already have fast concentration thanks to the pauldron, actually. Yeah, we're definitely seeing the ult here, man. There's like no getting around it. Probably didn't have to fully concentrate that since he's dying, but fuck it, dog. Oh, you're getting shredded, Yiggy. I'm gonna be real. I'm just gonna go ahead and launch that right now. Oh shit, we might get him. I think we got him, guys. Dude, okay. This is not the kind of build I would expect to be able to kill Yiggy before he ults. But here we are. Oh, wait, yeah, obvious. Take that. And get rid of this. Actually, get rid of this. Let's keep the possibility for a ghoul run alive, but I am very much leaning towards Warlock. I guess we just take Old Reliable here. Why not? So what, was that Absolute Rule? I hope I didn't just skip Absolute Rule. I think that's a good skill damage curse. I'm just so used to like disregarding certain curses that are good in certain circumstances, but I never am in those circumstances. So I might have actually just skipped a good one that would be good for what I'm trying to do here, which I hope is not the case, but I'll just have to pay more attention. Alright, we got super worth to let him out. I could even take him, but I think we'll save Samurai Run for another day. Because like, I'm already kind of set on what I want to do here. And we already are like, you know, making good progress towards this build working out. So it's like, if I have an idea and the game's being nice and giving me the stuff I need, then I should probably just stick to the idea. Which is a skill damage build, which is not something you see from me often, so. Is this a... What is this? Okay, I think this is a guy who was spawned in, but we'll kill him anyway just to be safe. Let loose early. Dude, my concentration is fucking insane right now thanks to the 2 concentration speed items. Excuse me. That's interesting. That makes me want to build Ghoul. What's going on here? Get rid of that, I suppose. We don't need that. Am I really building Strike is the question. Also, I mean, regardless of what ends up happening, the odds of this being an skill damage run are very high. So I guess maybe I should hedge my bets. Alright, let's get rid of the piece of shit that is known as Veiled Mask, because it is just a trash item. This can go for now. Oh yeah, it was a good shot. Even though we're low rolling our doors, we're still getting pretty lucky with our items. Which is all that needs to happen. Spokesman! My fucking dog, bro. We go way back, don't we? Will this kill those guys up there? I think so. Nope. Well, no worries. They're gonna get shredded by this, except I don't think it's gonna reach him, actually. Getting the Evil Sword in Act 2 is actually very nice. Because we don't even have to worry about awakening it. It will happen on its own. That's... that makes me want to play Warlock. What the heck is going on? I'm all over the place, man. Oops. Oh god, please. No. I don't know if that's gonna hit them. Oh, it did. Nice. Thanks, game. You had me all worried there for a sec, man. I was all scared and junk, man. What the fuck? I think, in the end, we're very likely going to go with Warlock. Which means the Evil Sword won't stick on the run, probably, but... it's still nice to awaken it. We make money off of it. It's really easy to awaken, too, so it's like, I'm not really losing anything by, you know, taking it. Also, commons? Hello? Get out of here. Like, how many fucking commons are you going to throw at me? Don't make me start complaining, game, because I'll do it. Don't think I won't. I will complain till the fucking cows come home. Okay, well, I think we're just gonna let him ult and go over here and deal with the actual important ult. So she might ult too, actually. Okay. Enjoy your ults. You win this round. But it's not going to do you too much good, but you get to live a few seconds longer. You're clinging to the mortal coil. Understandable. Just, you know, kind of pathetic. Goodbye. Watch him drop his stupid legendary. Oh, no, wait, we already still have it. Okay. I thought I got rid of it. Could have had Strike going here, actually, which would have been kind of fun. I will be taking my wife, as we all know. No one else's wife, so don't even try and claim her. She's mine. We can instantly complete this, I think. Oh, yeah, we just gonna juggle this. 15 max HP, whatever. Can't complain. Alright, this should, I think, kill all of them? Yeah. No, actually. I fucking assumed. I'm like making this extremely easy minigame way harder on myself than I need to by being a bozo. Okay, maybe Warlock's not the best guy for this. That shit was kind of getting me. Thanks for the bone shards, though. Alright, we have enough to upgrade Warlock if we so choose. Oh my god, really? Oh god, I'm stuck. Play armor is cringe. I think we all agree. The entire Skul community collectively. That we all hate plate armor. Oh my god, dude. I'm getting conductored, basically. Alright, man. Shop, can you give me some gold percent gain? Or a very clear direction to build in. This will work, though. I think we all know where this is going. This is going in a Warlock direction. It just simply is. We gave it the old college try with Ghoul again, though. Early Charge Dromedar is back. But this is not Charge Dromedar's run. Charge Dromedar's run will happen. If I'm going to see Charge Dromedar, I'd like to have like some kind of arson character. Oh! Okay, I'm getting just flung into the fucking corner right now. Near instantaneous casting of my concentration. Pretty pathetic Dark Elite there, I have to say. God damn, bro. Ooh! Man, this game knows how to treat a gal, dude. Straight up. This is my spa day, dude. No thanks. Pass. Are you a Dark Elite? Yes, you are. He's gonna absolutely miss this, watch. Oh, hell! You dumbass. You had that, you fucking blew it. Oh my god, this fucking gnat, dude. They're so dumb. They're so fucking dumb. Worthless creatures. Actually worthless, like straight up. And I don't want to hear no biologists coming in here and being like, oh, actually, Haxa, they're so fucking important to the... Okay, I'm getting my shit kicked in while I shit on scientists. It's probably what I deserve. Well, this is going to be a bit of a precarious adventure, or Leiana sisters, but I'm still not really all that worried. We'll see what happens, but they don't scare me none. Bunch of little bozos is what they are. Oh, bring them on out. Bring out the hounds. Pathetic. I actually should shut the fuck up, because they have a pretty high chance of killing me here, because I'm dumb and was ranting too much. Don't miss. Okay, good. Thank you. No! My Giga. We can manipulate them to get hurt by this more. Alright, this should just about take her out. See if we can manipulate this a little bit to be more in my favor, but like if the short hair sister can be the one that comes down here, would be very nice. Who cares? We're fine. I'm shocked I didn't take damage there. Or there. Okay, that's nice. Couldn't see what was happening. I'm gonna start swapping, actually. Okay. That sucks. That's fine, I guess. I'm really not hitting with the sphere. Like, at all. That's good, that's good. Okay, that's bad. Why? If I die here, it's not the end of the world. Okay, she keeps dodging that, and it's really bad for me. Okay, I turned around, but I guess I just didn't press it in time. Okay. That's, I thought I was standing in the middle, but I guess I wasn't. Pretty disastrous Leiana sisters, but that's fine. It happens, man. These two are a pain in the ass. Though, honestly, if I'm being completely real, it's like unfortunate meteors for me. Very bad timing with their like teleports dodging the meteors. We're fine though. It's never the end of the run when you lose reassembly. You lose when you die. To say an obvious sounding statement. And none of this is particularly interesting. Break it for max HP. Hopefully we get a good curse here. Amping curses or increased curses are what we're looking for. Such as this. Although this is a fairly scary one. And we also want Soul Strike. Though we will probably hold out on getting Soul Strike for a little bit. Because I'd like to see if I'm going to get offered a... I'd like to see if I'm going to get offered like just some good amping curses that are not conditional like Soul Strike. Though Soul Strike does have pretty high amp on it, to be fair. But it will kind of get fucked up actually by like the little meteors falling out of the sky. Does that mean we don't want Soul Strike? I didn't even think about that actually. Like when we're charging either of our skills, we're still we're like, you know, having skill damage be done to the enemy. Maybe that, I think that means we don't want it, actually. I know his basic attack has like a thing on it. It's like a debuff or something. I have to read this, actually. Okay, I see. Yeah. Not anything particularly good. It's fine, I guess. It's not going to be that good in bosses. We just want to make sure we have despair on enemies so they can, so we can get the concentration speed. Alright, whatever, boys. Bring it on. You don't even get to see the big meteor. You fools. a meteor crashes upstairs above you and all you do is go, huh? What was that noise? Alright, we got some bone shards out of this. Well, max HP on top. Can't complain, I guess. We're at 200 max HP. We have quite a bit. I maybe should have considered getting Mummy, actually. Well, that's certainly not good. Huh? Wait, how did you deflect while he was casting that? I think he's still alive. This guy's gonna be a real bastard for me to deal with on Warlock. Okay, there we go. Not too shabby, I think. I mean, pretty shabby, but it happens, man. Sometimes things are shabby. No big deal. Fulgent Dawn is not super important to me. I'll buy this for the healing. Oh, come on, bro. I've already committed to the fucking, I've already committed to the, Warlock. And we don't want, physical damage, we want magic damage. We're getting kind of cooked on that regard, if I'm being honest, but we'll see what happens, man. You gotta keep a positive attitude, right? I was about to say right, chat. I guess you could call you guys chat, too. You guys are chat, technically. It's something close to chat, you know? It's like adjacent. There we go. Oh yeah, your fucking plate armor. So cringe, bro. It's like, I think one of the only times I don't completely hate plate armor is when I do have melanophobia, because like they're already gonna be like tankier without the without it anyway. Like this is still gonna take a while to fucking kill regardless, so the plate armor is the least of our worries. Thanks for the money. None of that is important to me. We do still really need a partner skull, so hoping that gets sorted out soon. Oh, I don't like being stuck down here with a tornado. Just be aware of where the tornado can spawn at all points. It can spawn where I'm standing. It's over here. Alright, good stuff. We're all Gucci. I just realized we're not going to have the double kill glitch proccing that much, if at all. Oh, I should have considered the Alchemist, actually. But, it's going to be problematic for getting our melanophobia number super high. We got kind of a late melanophobia. We'll have like 14 maybe if we're lucky. That's assuming, of course, we live. Can you move that, mister? Thank you. Or at least face it that way. Whichever works for you. You can ult if you want, man. I don't care. I killed her, that's all I care about. God damn, bro. Chill. You lived? Die. He's trying, man. I don't think I've ever seen an adventurer try harder than that, dude. Alright. Ooh. We haven't found the ability swapper yet. I'm gonna take that. If we don't get Kaboom, we can make it happen later. And imagine Kaboom with skill damage increase, dude. Alright, we got a really shitty skill, but that's fine. We can just not swap to him until we find an ability swapper. Hopefully we find one. Like, we've barely found any NPCs. We found the spokesman. Is that it? Where are the NPCs, man? Okay. Yep. All right. I want bone shards, by the way, game. I just want to make that clear. If you and I are in this together, you'll do well to remember. We also have a lot of items we gotta swap out on this run. Money is quickly becoming an issue too. Like, this is not the ideal end game Warlock build, I'll tell you that much. Okay, good. We're gonna hit him with it. Alright, good stuff. Okay, but the fucking common chest? What the heck, man? Get this out of here. We even still need wisdom. We can get rid of this. Like, we're definitely not going a crit item run. I'm definitely taking these bone shards. And now we pray. If we're gonna keep... I think we can get rid of this, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have wasted my money on that. I don't know. But, like, I just know we have a lot of items that we don't want at the end of this run, on this run right now. We have, like, a pretty low amount of doors that we're going into. So it's, like, kind of hard to get what we need. The unfortunate bit is, like, there's stuff about this run that, like, can't be fixed. Door count is something you have no fucking control over. Just a thing that happens to you, and you pray that it's good, and if it's not, then you pray that you get gold percent gain. We have gotten neither, so. But this run is completely salvageable. I still need bone shards. Plate armors here, once again, not that big of a deal, especially with our melanophobia making dark elites already take 8,000 years to kill anyway, so it's like nothing's really changing here. It's pretty much how it would have been anyway. But you are dead as fuck, my dog. Straight up. You're so dead. Now, I am a little worried about this Chimera, if I'm being completely real. I think this is going to be pretty tough. We're not... this is probably a double, multiple jump Chimera, if I have to predict. I think she will jump twice, maybe more, if I'm really unlucky. But maybe I'm also underestimating the build. I could be. I don't have as much of a good grip on where it runs. Like, okay, dog. Okay, I managed to dodge. But I'm not as aware of the power level a run like this would normally be at around this stage, because I usually build item damage runs. So it's like a little out of my wheelhouse. God damn, bro. She is pissed. She smells blood in the water because she knows, like, this is her chance to, like, get one over on me. Stop! What the fuck is wrong with you? Dude! She won't stop! Yep. We could have actually made that a one jump Chimera fight if we had played our cards a little bit differently. But we're fine, everything's chill. We almost have our Evil Sword awakened, not that we care that much, it's just gonna get sold for money. Wow. Very, very impeccable timing, sir. We can get that to 3 by the time we get to Alexander. This is also here, but maybe it's actually, but we're not trying to do item damage. Get rid of this at the minimum. Lose a little concentration speed, but it's worth. Shyness. And I will, wait to see what... Wait, what about this? No, that's attack speed. Okay. We'll wait to see what to do here. Unfortunately, I guess I don't know why I'm saying unfortunately. I don't genuinely have no idea, actually. If I don't think Soul Strike is good on Warlock. At least Legendary Warlock, because of the issues of, like... It, like, like... The way that the abilities pop off while you're concentrating them count as skill damage. Excuse me. It'd be nice if you could get it to work with the meteor, but like, it just very rarely would. That's a Darkly, I think. Okay, he died. Thank God. Now our Evil Sword's up. That's money in the bank. You're a Dark Elite. Pretty horrifying fucking thing to be facing against. I hate these bastards. Melanophobia boosted Conductor Orb fucking Executioner, dude. Like, holy. He's going in there. That's good for me. Alright, beautiful. God, what a nightmare, Dark Elite. Let's not even contend with these guys. God, I wish that was a ability swapper. I really want to be able to use my bomber. Definitely don't give him money here. He's just going to scam you. We gotta really do something about our items. Okay, beautiful. Oh, he's up? Near death. What? Yeah, walk right in that. Make it easy for me. Alright, you need to stop that, man. You're out of control, bud. Okay, I'm getting, like, nothing in the realm of items. I could get Brawl here if I wanted it. But I think I'd still rather just keep the Evil Sword Kyrian. There we go. Alright. I guess the unfortunate bit is a lot of our money might go into this, and we might even just get really unlucky and just not get any fucking kaboom, which would be worst case scenario. I just can't even think about that. I can't fathom a world where that happens. That is not a possibility. Alright. No, not this one. We're happy with our skills on this one. This one. Fix him. Oh, come on. Oh, please. Oh my god, are you fucking joking me? It's happening. Thank you, for the love of God. Now our shop's gonna suck. But we got Kaboom Bomber, so... we need to fix this build. I can't even be bothered to buy Purple Flurp, actually. Yeah. We can do this, I think. And it's not even, like, we have to. This can go now. Let's buy... Wisdom. Oh, I have Treasure 5. I didn't realize. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, we could have kept the Evil Sword then. I should have gotten rid of something else. That's fine, though. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where? There. Yeah, we need more damage, for sure. Oops. Like, jumped right into it, like a fucking idiot. That killed everyone on the lower level, too, by the way. Normally there's a demon hunter down there who just turned into bloody guts. Oh, never mind. Should have known better. This asshole don't die that easy. This, it's probably worth taking. Get rid of this. We only need Mana Cycle 2. We don't care about Mana Cycle 4. The thing about the, and this is not even normally how I use crit, but, like, I know, like, crit's just, like, and also, let me focus, actually, while I'm dealing with this bastard. Crit is just also, at the end of the day, 50% damage amplification. And on a high skill damage run, that's also good. We're in trouble, by the way. I just want to say that. We're in pretty big trouble here. Because the adventurer's here, and I'm, like, well under half HP. And we don't have reassembly, so... it's also this asshole. I'm locking in. Please don't dodge. Thank you. Oh, I fucked that up, actually. Oh yeah, we also swapped now. I'm forgoing. Oh, what? I'm shocked that he's ulting here. Okay, good. Kind of. I mean, we're live. That's good. I'm just not getting offered anything. It's really unfortunate. I think I might heal here some. Okay, that seems good. I'm gonna take this item room. We need to get rid of some of this shit that's been plaguing our run. And get some actual, like, synergistic items going. This run has been very, very strange. Maybe I shouldn't be worrying about killing this Dark Elite while we're still got this guy alive. But what about that famous thing called sunk cost fallacy? What about that? No one ever thinks about the sunk cost. It's fucked up. That shit's real, dude. Yeah, this regenerator is really annoying on a fucking melanophobia Dark Elite, dude. Straight up. I'm gonna stand back and let this do the talking. That should hit up there, yeah. Alright, good. I'm glad I healed when we had the chance. No. I'm gonna have to say no to one of my favorite items. It just doesn't belong here, unfortunately. At least this guy is not a Dark Elite for once. I feel like he always fucking is. See if we can't kill this Executioner through the... Oh, yeah, it took out everything, actually. I heard the glass break. You're dead. Get owned. Alright, this is also the state of the run where I like to get this shield, is like after the adventures. See if I can't carry it to John. There we fucking go, dude. That's what we're looking for. Stuff like that. This can go now. Yeah, because we're not even using our physical damage. I'd rather have the gold % gain. Yeah, Nether Mana Suppressor is absolutely a sight for sore eyes. And now we're feeling a lot better about our run. Which means we can take Wisdom 4 off the pedestal. This feels like such a classic fucking Skul run, dude. It's like, this is like what most people come up with when they're learning the game. It's just like big damage. And that's why it's like culture shock when like people find my channel and see me building these like insane mixed damage, item damage runs, and they like fucking shred enemies to pieces, and people are like, what the fuck? How's he doing that? At least, you know, not a lot of new people finding Skul these days, but man, they used to. We can still make dual work. Am I just keeping this? I could put, yeah, I think I'll get rid of it here and put Mana Cycle on the pedestal. Because right now, Wisdom's on the... Wait, we also have this, though. We can get rid of this, actually. Prayer of Grace is allowing... And I'm not saying I'm keeping Prayer of Grace, but it is allowing me to spend my skills more, and that's nice. Which, in theory, this should be doing, but it really hasn't been. Not a ton. Oh, this is great here, actually. Now we get rid of this. Treasure we don't need on the pedestal anymore. We can buy probably Artifact. Heirloom could be nice for safety, actually. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? Give me a little safety. Break this. Buy the food. Or don't. Whatever. I'd like to have the food, but the game said no. Whatever floats your boat, game. I'll remember that one. I'd love to get rid of this shield before this hits. There we go. Alright, this run went from very bad to pretty damn good very quickly. I'm not even swapping as much as I should be. I have to realize we're past the no swap era, dude. Also, we can just kill these guys like this. You guys aren't gonna like what's about to come. I'd take cover if I were you. Or don't. A lot of good items I normally would be jazzed to see showing up that I just don't care about right now. Harpy or remaining one I was about to say would be very nice. And we got the Harpy. Hopefully we get enough bone shards here to make up for how fucked the game has been on bone shards so far. We're in pretty good shape, I'll say, for getting at least to the endgame gauntlet. And I think I can win with this run as well. We get a nice curse at the end, dude. We're going to be sitting pretty. We got the 13 Melanphobia. That's one less than I said we could get to, but that's fine. That's 130 damage percent. That's, you can't, turn your nose up at that. It's nice. The nice amping curse to really bring this run home would be absolutely fucking incredible. Okay, I can just spam these all day, I guess. Yeah, it just keeps resetting. It's like, fuck it, why not? Now it doesn't, but we got time for it to come back online. What do you think you're doing, Joan? Kind of beating her ass. Go to the center. Or don't. That's on your conscience, Joan. And now you're fucking dead. Give me the Bible, please. Oh, okay, I guess give me Lou. Yeah, that's what I wanted, Lou. It's like the one time I would love to play with the fucking Bible. It just isn't there. Every other time, it's always there. Never lucky. No. Okay. Well, in that case, it's predicted pain. I genuinely believe that there is no use case for there's no use case for Soul Killer here. You'd think it'd be good. It's like, that's the funny thing too. It's like, okay, so if fucking Soul Killer isn't good on this character, then who's it good on? Samurai, I guess, and Warrior. It's like such a narrowly usable curse, or I mean dark ability. Excuse me. Gives me artifact, but we're not using our basic enough. I think I'll just take the max HP. We're happy with our inscription pedestals, I think. Yes. Good enough. Max HP, please. Alright, here's my kit. I'm going to go over the items. If you need to pause the video and read what item does, you may do so. Here I go. And this one you might actually have to, because I have a couple items you're probably not used to seeing at the end. Like this. And the stats. And also, here's Medusa, just in case you didn't know. The kit's good. I'm happy with it. It kind of came together at the last second pretty quickly. But the way it's come together is kind of what I had in mind from the beginning. So, I do wish I had Artifact. Not that it matters that much, but it would be nice. Other than that, you know, just a little earlier Initiate Stone, a little bit more luck with the items, and we'd be having a fucking Omega Giga run. As it stands, it's going to be very good, I hope. I do gotta lock in, though. It's very different from how I usually play. Usually my gameplay is very quick-paced, and this is going to be more slow and methodical with taking out the enemies. And I also have to remember to fucking switch to Bomber. Because that shit's good as fuck whenever I do. Makes me concentrate faster. Okay, I did not think he would charge back like that. He hasn't even jumped yet, actually. We're like fucking Omega destroying him. Oh my god, bro. We're fucking kicking his ass. That did 29k. Not too shabby. Oh, I fucked up actually, but I didn't get punished. You ain't escaping this fool. You always gotta be careful when swapping into Bomber during attacks like this, because he shoots upwards into the air when you do. And that shit can kill you if you ain't careful, so... Pro tip, it's happened to me, so... Goodbye. Yeah, this came together pretty well, I have to say. Not bad at all. Now we move forward. We're getting Wisdom Plus, which is boring, but fine. I thought about going Mana Cycle Plus, but I really just have zero faith in Mana Cycle Plus being good. I think it's mid as fuck, so... I went with what I thought would be better. Send me on up, man. It's also very weird to have Prayer of Grace at the end, and I don't even completely hate it. It's just, man, I would have loved for that to have just been something better. There's so many things it could have been that would have been better. Alright, give me my boring-ass Wisdom Plus. Excuse me. Alright. I'm locking in, because I don't know how this will go. I think it should go in my favor, but... we'll see. Oh, dude, you should not have stood there, brother. Oh, dude, we're absolutely fucking demolishing them. Yeah, don't do anything funny there, bud. No jumping on me. I know I'm irresistible, but please contain yourself. Well, at least we have the Infinite Bone to give us the instant recast. This fight, on the other hand, I'm going to respect a lot. Let's see. Have to be careful about hurting him more beyond this. Oh! Hit him a little bit here. So he should go into speed form here. Now, I'm not convinced we even get the chance. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my god. I'm not convinced we get to skip the giggle on this run, but we'll see. It's kind of surprised me a lot so far, so... I guess it's easy to forget how good skill damage runs can be when you play item damage runs as often as I do. And the combo of skulls that we have is like immaculate too, so that, you know, that certainly helps. Oh, dude, you're so unbelievably fucking dead. And you might be a little shocked to hear it, but it honestly is still Tibia. Tibia is just way too strong. Even on non-item damage runs, you're usually better off having Tibia. And here's our final stats, by the way, because we did gain more stats after beating the hero, or after being the hero and Dark Skull there. We have our HP. We don't have reassembly, but we are strong and can overcome the challenges of this run. As long as I lock in and don't do anything stupid in this fight, we should win. But we'll see what happens, because you never know, man. You never know. The pillars are certainly not ideal. That's fine. So far, so good. Okay, we're seeing this. That's fine, though. I'm not scared of this stupid attack. You think you can actually beat me with this, Alexander? You gotta wake up pretty early to get me, dude. I've never killed him in this part. Alright, good job, Warlock. Warlock's fun, man. Yeah, I don't play him that often, but... And I especially don't play him like this very often, but... This is fun. I should do more runs like this. Let's get our tibia up. Okay, so we've barely done any damage to that one over there. I feel like I should actually respect this fight and do it the proper way. Okay, never mind. Didn't realize he was that close to death. He seemed like we're probably good though. Yeah. No big deal. If I have to do the debris phase, so be it. Let's get our tibia up right now. I really should be using Bomber to get tibia up and then just swap to Warlock and fucking blast his face off. Seems like a solid plan to me. All right, Alexander, you got thoroughly thrashed by yours truly today, I must say. In the endless battle between you and I think I've come out on top again. But perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps I'm being cocky. No. Just easy win. Fortnite dances on his fucking grave. GG's. Let's get a Warlock victory. Oh, I fucked that one up a little bit. I wanted to get the concentration. Oh. That was weird. Not bad, though. That's pretty good. Got the swirling of the flame. It's cool. But yeah, dude. Okay, so pretty lucky ultimately on this run, aside from bone shard count, which was horrible, but very rough start that came together near the end. The curse luck was extremely good, which is like one of the most important aspects to me. And the item RNG was pretty fucking bad, but near the end we got stuff that is like cohesive and can make a run like this work. So like Act 4 is when it really all came together, which is pretty funny to say because that's normally not a good thing. But you know what? We made it work, man. And like a couple of very strange items that I don't normally take to the end of run, like Prince's Box and this, but like the inscriptions on both of these were, the inscriptions on this were solid, and this was just like making this more consistent, I guess. which is fine. Though I would have preferred this be something else, and frankly, I think this could have been something else too, because this really doesn't do anything on Bomber except for let me place more miniature bombs. And on Warlock, it's not bad, but once you get your skill cooldown high enough, like, and you swap out to your partner skull and then swap back, usually your skills are back online at that point. But like, this was basically for the inscriptions. Like, I don't know. Ultimately, I think this run was really good and did its job, but you know, a couple of things could have been better. But it was a low roll door count, so it's like there's only so much I can do about stuff like that. We didn't even get gold percent gain one time to mitigate the low roll doors, so it is what it is. I won and I'm alive, so you know, losing a reassembly against the Leiana sisters in Act 2 was pretty scary, but we brought it back and got the golden windscreen, and that's what I care about. And I hope it was entertaining. I'll probably try and do more runs like this in the future because this was fun. It's like a nice little change of pace, I guess, from how I normally build my runs. But yeah, don't really have much else to say besides that. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.